Good morning and welcome to a vlog, I suppose. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I'd get back onto it. It's Monday morning. I'm off to work in a bit. It's about 6:40 in the morning, so I've got to do my hair, makeup and get ready to go to work. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will check in with you guys a bit later. So hair and makeup done, kind of dressed, put my work trousers on. They feel a bit tight, which is a bit frustrating. I know I've put on weight, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go and iron a different pair of work trousers because I'm not walking around in these for the morning. So yeah, oh well. I guess what I'm gonna be doing this year. Okay, so Alfie's having snuggles and cuddles and just going a little bit crazy. Look at that crazy face. Look at the crazy face. Alfie, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, so I was meant to be vlogging today, and I've not updated much at all. Well, Zahir went sourcing this afternoon when he picked me up from work. I just sat in the car mostly, and then came home.
Videos.
Sorry?
Watching now videos.
Oh yeah, I was watching now videos in the car on YouTube, so I was doing a bit of that, and then I came home, had a nap. We need to kind of walk Alf. That's the next job. Yeah, probably gonna have to go walk Alf. Even though he was looking like he just wanted snuggles, but he doesn't. He needs to walk. Okay, so it is Tuesday afternoon. I am back home from work. I didn't actually vlog this morning because I was just going off to work, so I didn't bother doing any of that. I'm home, I'm hungry. I need to go find some food to eat. I've got a day off tomorrow, which I'm pretty happy about. It's obviously New Year's Eve. Sorry, I forgot to add that bit. It's New Year's Eve, so I've got a day off tomorrow because surgery's closed. So I'm looking forward to just chilling tomorrow. It's nice. So yeah, I need to go find some food. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna get on with this afternoon. I've probably got a couple of bits to do, but yeah. Zahir bought Krispy Kremes, so I might actually have to have a donut, but that's not really lunch, is it? Good afternoon. It is the 1st of January, so Happy New Year, everybody. I suppose this time of year you kind of take time to reflect on what you want to do, where you want to go with your businesses going forward. For me, I'm pretty much doing the same. Some of you will know that me and my husband sell on eBay. Although I've got a part-time job, we do sell on eBay and Amazon. We're trying to make that our business. My husband does it full-time. Like I said, I'm only involved in it part-time, really, and that's very part-time because sometimes I'm not involved in it at all, it feels. And then I sit there and look at ways I want to move our business and where I want to go with it, I suppose. Going into a new year, you always start thinking about these things, and I don't know where I'm at with it all, if I'm honest. I want to set myself some goals to achieve this year, but then I want to make changes that we can kind of stick to and grow on. Zahir, my husband's been selling on eBay for about 5 years in total, I think it works out about 5 years. We've been up here nearly 3, and I'm pretty sure he was doing it about 1.5 to 2 years before we moved. So yeah, it will make it about coming up to 5 years, I reckon, this year. But yeah, it's a tough one, really. I'm sitting here on my day off trying to think about where I want to go with things and how we move things on. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Good morning, it is Sunday morning. Sorry for the really red face, I've just gotten out of a boiling hot bath. Yeah, so I kind of left a couple of days where I didn't vlog. there's no real excuse for it really. I was a bit busy with work and home stuff and kept forgetting to pick up the camera. So today I am taking down the Christmas decorations. If I turn around the camera, you'll be able to see I've still got the Christmas tree up, still, like, I've even got one up the hallway. Yeah, so I've still got to take this thing down, and then over here I've still got like my Christmas tree wreath up. We come through to the hallway, we've got like a small one here. Zahir bought a small tree on Amazon because we weren't entirely sure that we wanted to go for a 6-foot tree, and then he bought like a 3 or 4 foot tree, and the girls were like, nope, it's too small, so we ended up getting a 6 foot. So the small one didn't go to waste. It ended up the hallway with like some little like lights on it as well. So yeah, that's my job today. Okay, so I've taken down the Christmas tree. Sorry, I'm just laughing at something Zahir just said. He's having a bit of a tidy up in the office. He's come to realise that the shelving is not the problem. That's not causing the mess. He is the problem. And I just said to him, and that's really just news to you. So yeah, it made me laugh anyway. So I have tidied up the Christmas tree away in the front room. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. Okay, Alpha's now taken the spot. You have to excuse the clothes horse. I've got nowhere else to put it. The Christmas decoration, the Christmas wreath is finally off from the wall. It hasn't been up there all year, I promise. It has actually. And in the hallway, I've tidied away the little one, given it a kind of tidy up. I've got some clothes to kind of bag up from charity. I've got them under the stairs, so I'm keeping that for now. Yep, so that's it. Christmas is done for another year until the end of the year when we pull it all back out again and start over. So yeah. Anyway, I've got a few more bits to kind of get on with, and then I'll sit down and, like I said, in the middle of this video somewhere, I will sit down and run through a few goals that I want to achieve this year. Some of them are going to be business, some of them are going to be personal. Business ones I probably won't go into too much detail with, just because we use the reselling channel for all of that stuff anyway. Okay, so earlier in the vlog I said I would sit down and discuss some of my goals for the rest of the year. I don't normally set like New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I don't tend to stick at it, or I just change my mind about it. So I'm kind of, I don't want to set something, but I do want to set some goals. So I'm not saying they're New Year's resolutions, okay? They're goals. They're goals for this year. So I'm going to start off. I've put them on a little sticky so I can remind myself. So I said I'd discuss a little bit about business goals. So business goals, I want to set up a second income stream. This is for a couple of reasons. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I want to kind of start concentrating on not so relying on eBay alone. Me and Zahir have gone through a couple of things over the past couple of years, and eBay has been like our main, I suppose, income to a certain point, apart from me obviously having my part-time job, and I want to start moving away from that slowly and start having another income to kind of back us up, so that when eBay does slow down and does have issues, that we've got somewhere else to go with it, basically. So that's the first thing business wise, and also I want to focus back on talking about business again, focus back on the RC store. Over the last, I would say probably 3 or 4 months, we've kind of slacked off with the RC store, and this is the store that has been like our main store throughout, like reselling on eBay, and I'm upset that we've kind of focused on the general store, which the general store needed. It needed to be focused on, but we still need to manage how we actually work with both stores, because I don't want to leave the RC store. Overall, that's where I see
us mainly dealing with our RC store. That is the main store that I really, really, really want to succeed massively. I'm not saying I don't want the general store to succeed. It's doing fantastic with where it's at the moment. I'm just disappointed that it's come at the cost of the RC store. So I think that will be my second business goal, really, is to kind of start focusing back on the RC store, get both stores working to a certain level, and then we'll see where we go from there. So those are my business ones. I'm going to move on to my personal ones. So my personal ones are kind of mainly around the home kind of based, and there's one like for myself, but they are kind of anyway. I'm rambling. Why am I finding this so awkward? I'm rambling. So personal goals. Let's start again. So declutter the home. That's quite an obvious one for me because um, I'm sure everyone's got like places around the house that they just kind of store things for another time, or I'll put that there and I'll deal with it later, and things like that. I want to declutter and also go through like stuff in the kitchen cupboards that I don't use anymore. I may have had a use for it at some point, but if I haven't used it for a couple of months, what's it still doing there? Things like that. That's what I want to do. Mainly declutter, get rid of anything that's we're just not really using. Maybe I've just changed the way I'm doing things around the house or around the kitchen or around whatever. But that's one of my things. And what I might do is actually choose one thing a week to kind of clear. So whether that's a cupboard or whatever, or drawer, or tidy up underneath the stairs and sort out anything underneath there. I'll choose one thing a week and probably include it in the weekly vlogs, just to kind of give you an idea of how I'm going with it all. So that's my first thing. My second thing, again, is a home kind of one that I want to do. We've lived where we are now for nearly 3 years, and I kind of want to redecorate. So, so I might start choosing a room at a time and going, right, this month I'm concentrating on this room, and start changing things up and kind of. But that kind of goes hand in hand with the decluttering as well, because I don't really want to redecorate rooms that I haven't cluttered. So that's going to kind of have to work together, I think, with the decluttering one. And the third personal item, I've actually got three. It's kind of it's kind of a two in one, I suppose. So it's me getting some me time, um, like running around after the kids after Zahir. I often put myself last on the list and don't take care of myself as much as I should. And so I'm kind of going to try and focus on having some time out where I do something that I really, really want to do. Whether that's sitting down and reading, going out for a walk, anything. And the reason why I said it's a two in one, because I do want to focus on my fitness and my health again. If you look back on this channel, you can see some of my earlier vlogs were like getting fit, wanting to get fit. I've put on so much weight, it feels like, in the last 4 or 5 months. I'm really not happy about it. I might do a weekly weigh-in again. I'm not sure that I will, though. I'm just saying I might. I don't know how much weight I've put in on, so I might not be as bad as I think. But when you start feeling your clothes are getting tighter and they fit you like 4 or 5 months ago, you know, and you're no longer able to wear trousers that you were able to. It's kind of like, yeah, I know I've put on weight. I'm just reluctant to step on the scales, I think. So me time and fitness and health. So getting a little bit more exercise, and I'd like to say eating a little bit better, because yeah, I'm still a bit slack in places, I think. So probably that as well. Anyway, I've rambled on way too long. I might try and cut this down where I've kind of rambled a little bit too much, if it's not relevant. But I'm gonna round up the vlog here so that I can edit it all together and get it up uploaded for tonight. So thank you for everyone that's watched this video. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed to this channel over the, for as long as I've been doing it. I really do appreciate the support and the comments and the likes. Yeah, it's really been a great, yeah, it's really great. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, if you did like this video, leave it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next video. So bye.